What's going on YouTube, man? If you haven't heard this saying before, I usually say it every now and again, but my plan B is a way to make my plan A work. So in this video, I'm gonna pretty much talk about my plan A. Like, I usually have a plan, I have a goal in mind, and I usually follow through with that just because I'm not a real big believer in my second option was my best option. If my best option was my second option, then my second option is now my plan A. Hopefully that made sense. Let's get into the video. So yeah, I'm not looking for no cop-out. I'm not looking for the exit strategy. I'm looking towards my goal. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you going into battle, you know what I'm saying? You crossing the seas. Let's just say you got like, 7 oceans to pass. You get to the shore and then you hop off the boat. You're about to go fight. Everybody's riled up. And then the captain turns around and says, burn all the ships. Sink every ship that we have, right? They sink the ships because now your whole mindset changes. There is no way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're only going to be focused on going in, doing whatever you got to do, making sure you will be victorious over the adversary. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about looking for that cop out. It's more so about you going ahead and meeting your goal. And you know what I'm saying? Like, knowing that is very powerful because it's like a lot of us are indecisive just because we got options. It's kind of like you going into a big old ice cream shop or a candy shop and you see all of these different flavors. A kid would be so much more indecisive just because all that stuff is there, but as soon as you take it out and you only have 2 options, the kid will make a choice a lot quicker. And that's just like we are as adults. It's kind of like when they say, oh, I feel like a kid in the candy store. That's a real feeling just because there's so many options. As soon as you take those cop-outs away, you know what I'm saying, you're only gonna go after what you want to go after. It's kind of like now you have tunnel vision and because you see your goal clearly. If you know me, you know what I'm saying? It's more about work ethic for me. I believe I could do anything that I put my mind to, that I set myself forward up to do, because that's how I feel about myself, and hopefully you feel the same way about you. There's no goal you cannot accomplish. If another man did it, you could do it. Like, don't ever feel like God doesn't want you to have something. It's more so of you can do whatever you want to do. We all have the power to do what we want to do. It's just about how much do we really want it. You have to put that work in and that time in. You got to be consistent. Consistency is a great word, right? It sounds good. It's like a flowery word. You say, oh man, you're very consistent. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do. You never let me down. Everybody loves saying stuff about that. And they also like when people say it about them, right? It's kind of like a two-way street. But consistency is like one of the hardest things to do. I was at school and I was talking to a guy about that. It's like, it's so hard to like get in your books all the time, every single day of the week, non-stop. You make sure you accomplish your goal, and then at the end though, the reward is a lot greater than you could ever imagine. Just because you did what you had to do, you met your goal. Man, we're not in the house no more. You know what I'm saying? If you at the house, as soon as you leave your parents' house or your caregiver's house, as soon as you leave that and you start to see all of these different options, you know exactly what I mean. But if to those who's already, you know what I'm saying, you're out the house, you're in college or something like that, you see these different options, you see how people move, you see how people think. Now is the time for you to be very critical about the decisions that you make, because 10 years from now, you're going to be a product of the decisions that you made now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. It's kind of like I'm educating myself in everything that I want to do now, so in 10 years I'll be a product of what I've learned now to then. We just want to pass the information, man. Pay it forward. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate all the support. Peace.